using 1080 HD 60 FPS because my 4K on this camera sucks too much. It still gives pretty decent quality. However, I'm trying to move into the 4K status. You think it's gonna come out good or not?
I think it's gonna be good. I mean, obviously you're gonna see the difference between this one and the 4K one simply because 4K one is more in depth.
So I was recording earlier with the 8-man fake GoPro, and we are now using my phone with the microphone and the rig that I bought. I still gotta do a review. Wife is reminding me or asking me if I turned it on, the microphone, because I kept turning it off yesterday. But here we go. Haina Shopping Center. That's what I know it as. Other than, yeah, Haina. Sitting on top of the public library. Up there on the hill, that's where shit just costs too much. You know, as it comes down the hill, you know, shit. It's still shit. It doesn't cost anything.
Well, it's very status elite, right? Up there, it's a gated, high-end home.
Yeah, I did some work up there, some fencing and some made a couple countertop brackets and shelving. Small quick jobs, railings. I've done a lot of work up there. It's a good gig, don't get me wrong. Welding, I love welding. That's something I've learned to do since I was a kid from my dad. But you know, there's some things you just gotta let go.
Really slow.
Don't get me wrong. We got some beautiful valleys over here, Neo Valley, and we are now in about a mile going to be entering Hawaii. We're going to take a spin into the boat harbor, Hawaii Kai Boat Harbor. It's the canoe hut where they keep all the canoes. There's some kayaks, there's some canoes around, but not in this exact spot. About 100 yards down this way. Titan V8. This is our fishing spot right here exactly. And then when everybody moves away, we go right there. Because there's a little area here nobody will want to park.
I climbed those stairs.
Alright, so that's the infamous
Diamond Head.
No, that's not called that.
I know. That's what I'm gonna call
So she's gonna call it this, but if I don't say the right words, unfortunately, it's banned in my house. But that's what it's called. So this thing is called Cocoa Head Hill or Mountain Crater. Doesn't look like a fucking crater. Looks like a fucking hill. But anyway, on top there's a crater. And that's, let me see. You see those people hiking up right there? Yeah, it's called the World of Hurt. And then they get all the way to the top. Wow, this thing really zooms good.
Yeah.
They get to the top there and they can enjoy their solace up there. And then wonder. So we're passing Hanama Bay. It's kind of hidden. Hey. So it's hidden inside this thing here. There it is. It's right there. Yeah. Exactly. In the point here. Sorry people, if you guys are gonna get sick with this video, it's all good. Just drop in the back. Oh, that's what you call uncapped exhaust.
Alright, fucktard, don't worry. It's just a, two-sided road.
down there.
Down there.
But all in this area is tide pools. You bring the kids here, catch fish, you know, play with the water once in a while. All right, so back in the day, about a few years ago, I had this nice $300 ALOHA pole that I broke right there, right in this area where this truck is. What had happened was that rock right there, that rock, Jesus Christ. I was coming down from the crack right there, coming here at night, and as soon as I came here, I thought it was clear, then this stupid rock right here. I tripped right over. Let me pan it out.
What is that?
Onward to the next place.
Okay.
Now it's about climbing up back on this road. Come here sometimes. We come here to park. Okay, we don't have kids tonight. Let's go to the beach. We don't have the kids. Let's go to the beach. We come here to park. Everybody does.
Sandy's is not a good beach if you're not a good swimmer, a boarder, or a surfer. There's an undertow and there's a shelf drop right there, so people get tumbled all the time over there.
So we call it the washing machine. So what happens is with an undertow, the wave sucks up, there's current on the bottom, wave crashes, and all you do is just spin in one spot. Some people can come up, some people cannot, and there's a shelf there, so there's constant current.
They pick up higher right there because of the undertow.
Yeah.
It pitches it up, so people get slammed. I mean, you can look it up. There's people, especially tourists, that end up dying over there because they don't know, they don't pay attention to the signs on the beach or listen to the locals tell them.
Yeah. So basically, if you don't know how to swim good, stay the fuck out. If you don't know how to gauge water, you know, in the way of waves and look, oh, maybe I shouldn't go today, or maybe I should go today.
It's deceiving.
It's real deceiving. It looks calm on top, but the current on the bottom is huge. So what you don't want to do is put yourself in a predicament where you cannot get yourself up. The lighthouse. There's a trail over here. Right over there, there's a parking lot. The trail goes up. Makapu Lighthouse. And there's a lighthouse on the other side of this hill. Cockroach Cove. That's Rabbit Island. Alright, so we're here in Makapu'u Beach. That's the beach right there. That's the Makapu'u Lighthouse. And this is where we come and fish. We fish right here in this whole area. It's really good fishing. You guys can see how clear the water is at some spots. All the dark spots you guys see, oh shucks, all over here, those are rocks and reef. Get some young men over here, did some fishing. And that big island right there is called Rabbit Island. So if you guys are not used to being in Hawaii, If you guys are not used to being in Hawaii, you guys should do some research before you guys come here, because you guys will save yourself a lot of money and grief, and the county and state money and grief. Just to know that when you come to some place, you're somewhat familiar with where you're going. Some people just look up here. We got some nice rock formations. Just so you guys know, right behind there, right behind you, up against the hill, as you guys can see back there. Let's see what's fun.
Hiya! I think, and I'm glad that we finally got out. Oh look, there's your app for your views.
Yeah,
clickbait.
I got it. I got it.
What?
Here.
Oh my god. That sucks.
Wait,
Ready?
you just go till you find the right thing. So when you come here, be sure to bring your own toilet paper, your own
Hi.
you know, when you got kids, they get hurt in certain spots. So the back here, that's all Sea Life Park.
Other Doritos, barbecue, Fritos, Cheetos.
So I got the 2 cameras running at sequence right now. On the left is the 4K 8-man, and on the right is my stupid iPhone 11 Pro Max HD 60 FPS 1080p. So it may not be the same part on the road or in the car, but showing you side-by-side comparison of this one particular. Oh. So in Hawaii we have rules now. Well, we don't have rules, but we set up this strobe lights in our car, because when somebody's crossing the road or anything, you're supposed to put on your hazards, and nobody stops. So once again, here we go, side by side.
Stop traffic.
Yeah, we just need to stop traffic with the hazards. Alright, so one of the biggest problems in the Waimanalo community from when I used to live here is that all these houses have beach access, like these roads going down, and the people that live there try to block it off and say that people can't come to the beach, which technically it's public access. So there's always issues like that with people, but you know, you just try and get past it, figure some solution, and go on from that. So this is one of the countrysides on the island that reminds me of my home back in Hilo, Hawaii.
Hawaii.
The big guy. Hawaii.
I know, but the only reason.
I mean, look.
Listen.
I'm telling you, wait. We came here last time with little grandma. That's where she bought her coffee and her
Babe,
nuggets.
are you listening to me?
No.
I said the only one that I remember all the time being on this side is the one that looks like a shop.
Yeah, it's North Shore.
On
You're
the
far
other
from it.
side. Horsies.
Horsey!
Here we go. Horses in the background.
Horses.
I'm the first to notice.
So here's Bellows Air Force Base. We're gonna turn in to see if we actually there's a gate here. So normally it's still military. Yeah, it smells clean and fresh on this side of the island. Okay, honey, what is Bellows used for?
So it's a training field. This is where they bring in the troops, the reserves, and whatever, and they do jungle warfare. They do beach landings.
Primarily Marines.
They do, yeah.
I saw that. Why do I feel like we've been here before? Because I remember one of my birthdays we did
Yes, sweetie, we've been here before. Hold on.
Yeah, but that's what they do. This is where they go and they get the how long do they've been supposed to be? Like 2 weeks at a time or something? It's like that when they do the training in here.
Well, yeah, it's like sometimes they do it. You know, they play war games,
Survival
tactics.
Yeah.
They do, you know, anything that military, you know, would have to do to sharpen their skills and keep it up. See, it's right here.
Training Institute.
So, just so you guys know, when I first came to Honolulu, this was the first fence I built. I worked for a company called Pacific Fence, and we made this. Yeah, my old friend George, he was a real cool guy. I used to fly up here from Hilo, and just to hang out with him, have dinner, or even lunch, and just go back home the same day. I mean, we were really good friends. Old Japanese guy. A lot about the fencing business, which is what I used to be in. Fencing as in chain link, not as in fencing illegal crap.
Or swords.
Or what? Or swords, my wife.
Oh, sorry.
So
You gotta tell me stuff.
you see me filming.
I'm just driving.
So a lot of this
Onward, Jeeps.
a lot of this fencing you see here is not normal galvanized chain link. It's aluminum, and you can tell. You know it, woman.
Fine. You're filming.
Fine.
Wait.
Pause.
Okay. Unpause. So we got that truck running. So this is an actual runway for jets and helicopters or helos, as some people would know it. And they do training in here. Beautiful. Salmonella. Or hand sanitizer. It's alright. It's alright. Edna was calling it sanitizer. Bruh, how am I supposed to get out?
Oh, Mom. Oh.
You're not making
Dun, 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 dun. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. Da-da. No, I'm not filming you.
Are you filming? No, I'm not an officer.
So pretty epic. No.
It's like coronavirus.
It's sad that they had everything roped off over there because it would have been a good spot to just let the kids go sun. But guess we have to respect that we're on an installation. So negative, Ghost Rider.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Three.
Sound so excited.
Oh,
Yes.
What, truck?
I'm not ready. My nose is burning. Somebody please
No, that car
help.
just
It
right there on the
hurts.
corner.
Oh.
You donkey. There is donkeys in Waimanalo. Food for thought. If you guys remember that show that used to come on, the series MASH 4077, a lot of the scenery got shot in these areas of the mountains, and there's another spot again, and everything else is around the back roads. this area and marsh used to be filmed for that TV series. Remember now, first one I banked was over here. So we're right at the entrance. This is the intersection that enters Kailua. And we're gonna head straight in the middle of the town. So I don't know how this phone is doing recording, but we're gonna pass a sandwich shop that's down by Lanikai Beach that we used to always get our lunch from. We went there. I took her there like 2 times, but we used to eat there all the time. So we used to work in the area down in Lanikai, and then I used to have to drive the truck, go get it. It's not that far, but then the food, man, it's like $10 for the sandwich, and it's not like one of these small things, man. I mean, wham.
How big is
The sandwich, well, they give you like the meat. They pretty much give you like pretty much a package of meat they put inside. Then they put the lettuce, sprouts, everything fresh and organic. That was the bomb. Well worth the money. Yeah, turn right. So we got this place down here called Lanikai Juice. We got Starbucks, Jamba Juice down here. You guys want to go get a Jamba Juice? You want one?
I always want Jamba Juice.
You want one? Then get in the right lane.
I don't really want Jamba Juice. You want Jamba Juice?
Maybe. So me and my brother-in-law, we game. My kids, we all game. The whole family games. And we got GameStop. Was over here. Where the hell did it go? It's gone. Yeah.
Straight?
Yeah, well, Jamba Juice is right there.
Did you want Jamba Juice?
We can come back and get some Jamba Juice. Fat Boy's restaurant right there.
So development. Remember when this wasn't like this?
Yep.
When it was.
Well, yeah, this is all new stuff, so you know, this was all brand new. This was all fence.
Yeah, it was low-end apartments before.
Yeah, low income, but this is the same thing. It's low end, but they just made it look nice.
I don't think this is low-end.
No, it is. This is where the kind works. What is his name?
I don't know.
Turning, right? Turning, yeah.
Yes. This is where the kind works. What's his name? Oh, the one that we got our son's car from. Simeon. Simeon, that's where he works. But yeah, this is like the worst intersection on this side. Why? It's because people come flying in on that side, and then this traffic light, nobody really stops at it. Island snow. Overrated shaved ice.
Straight?
Yep. That market right there, woo, that's the one that makes them good ass sandwiches. I'm not gonna tell you the address, but show you their house. This is part of Enchanted Lake still. Kailua Beach, baby. Me and my wife love this beach. Used to bring our children.
We actually might stop over there in a bit and let them out.
Yeah. Let them jump in the water. That's a freaking big ass, cool little car. Well done.
You're just leaving it there? Huh?
Huh?
You're leaving it there?
No. So my son right there with the jacket. Son has autism, and he's the tall one standing in the water right there. So it's hard for him to be around a lot of people He loves the ocean but hates it because he knows what's in it. He knows that there's sharks. But we're on the side where Kaneohe Bay is, Kaneohe Marine Bay, which is where the base is. And I'll turn around and I'll pan for you and point to you where the base is. But they're doing explosive ordnance and something going on over there, so it's creating the loud boom, and it's kind of freaking him out. He doesn't like that kind of noise. So let's show you where Kaneohe is, or the marine base at least. So that whole entire rock up until that hill right there. So basically from that left edge continuing on to the end of that island right there. So there's explosive ordnance going on. You might be able to hear it, but you might not. He wants to go, but it's real hesitant.
Sorry.
You know, every day in Hawaii is a nice feeling. It's somewhat worry-free, but you know, it's paradise, man. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. You know, you come here, you start taking hold of things in your life, and you start realizing that, you know, there is good places in the world worthy enough to, let me see if I get this. There are good and nice people to deal with, good and nice places to visit. I handed the 8-man camera to my son. Hopefully he did not hear what I said. I told him not to go in the water because I have the waterproof case. He's just going fast.
Life.
Hey!
Life through the eyes of Ethan. He's
Come here.
show them
Come
the
here.
Water.
I'm going to switch. I'm going to put the damn case on Ethan. Taking the GoPro. 4K 8-man all the way down to the water's edge. Something different for him. As you can tell, he's a Rainbow Six gamer. That's our other son. I know that's a project. And that's my other two out there. So, seeing as though that the microphone's on, I think you guys can hear that. So now he's in the water.
Spinning in a circle again.
Spinning in a circle. So I explained to the people that the autism thing, you know, one day we can discuss in a different video, and how autism affects not only us individually but as a family. So what was that?
I said I think that'll be a good thing. I think a lot of people are afraid of talking about autism like that. There's so much stigma is attached to it because it's such a wide spectrum, especially with kids or even adults that are high functioning or you know have worked really hard in order to kind of master some of their tics or their stems or be able to not go into meltdown straight away. There's a lot of stigma attached to it, and people are assholes. And so I think it actually would be a good video to have to make.
To make what?
So I think it would be a good video to have or to make. Just talking about it. It's not just a individual disability. It affects all of us as a family because it's rough. You know, for the longest time, he thought something was so wrong with him because, you know, he just didn't fit into the box. And it was rough on us, I think, because he grew up, you know, in the eras that we did, and it's so old school that more discipline. You just need more rules, more cracks. You know.
So, you know, it affected the family big time. At first, I thought it was just some thing, you know, kids go through, hyperactivity and all that. I had asthma, I was on medication. It made me bounce off ceilings, taking all the steroid pills I had to take. But we'll save that for a different video. But at this point, you know, it is safe to say that we've got this far. We have some kind of a handle on it.
We've come a long way.
We've come a long way.
We've all grown in order to be where we are, where he's able to do this, beyond his own comfort zone.
Yeah.
Even if it's something as simple as walking into the water at the beach. It's a big deal for us. Interprets the world so differently.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the third circle he did. Look, there's another one.
He's just going in circles.
You're gonna have a lot of circles in that video.
We're gonna have a lot of water shots, dry water shots.
You know, there must be something he's trying to probably say that he can see maybe the rock moving, or he can see the sand dispersing. It's gonna be something.
I think he's over it. I love that boy.
That little move right there is just looking at his baby. He hated sand. I remember the
Sand in the
first time
toes.
he tried to put him down in sand. He just screamed and all the mats when we were at the beach.
But yet he would mess him up.
Yeah, but he hated the feeling of sand. Just did not like it.
Yep.
Water to him, even though we were at the beach.
That's my daughter on my finger. It's not focusing. Oh, I like the autofocus. That's awesome.
Focus.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, bud. How's life through the eyes of Ethan?
So, there's a new species of seal. It's called the angel monk seal. What do you think about the angel monk seal? You think it's a lost creature?
No, I feel like it's been discovered today in this year, but it's an extinct, very rare species to find. So this is a rare finding right now.
Did you see it run past you? You weren't paying attention. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back.
It's back. You're back.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh yeah! Oh yes!
Here, clickbait.
Can't say it.
Look at Anna. I caught him. He's looking at the girl over there. Busted, Anna. Look. Nice. Don't make an okay for you. Alright, so we're going to call it a day here at Lanikai Beach. And head back towards the other way. It was good. Nice being back out on this side again.
Yep. Quiet, peaceful today.
That's why we like this beach. It's nice and it's shallow for the kids.
Yeah.
Calm. And yeah, one last look. We are on the east side of Oahu. tell you people, this setup here for this camera is pretty badass. This microphone is phenomenal. There's so much background noise that you guys are not hearing. I looked at one of the clips, and it's good. This is dumb people leaving their trash here. There's the children. Stuck doing HD video. Oh, I turned it on. And you ready, Mama?
I'm ready to go.
All right, the light automatically came on. Or has it been on this whole time? No, it wasn't on this whole
No, it
time.
wasn't. You've got the dynamic lighting, that's fine.
Oh, yeah. You are dynamic.
I love you too.
Sexy woman.
I really think so.
Okay.
It automatically sets
On the way home.
and it actually looks nice now that they did that work.
Toronto Tunnel, nighttime. Going home, mommy? Going home, quick, going home, kids? Yeah?
You're gonna laugh at this when you look dead at home.
Only if your face is in it.